17%. This is the number that drives us. It has driven us from the very beginning when our team was founded with a mission to create a substantial robotics program, and not just a singular team. Our goals have grown and expanded over the years, but retain our original commitment to build more than robots, to build people.
You see, only 17% of high school freshmen in West Virginia will go on to receive a college degree. The same mountains that make our state so beautifully unique also lead to a lack of opportunities for students to be engaged in educational programs at a young age. But what can a group of high school students do to fix this?
One thing that all West Virginians can agree upon is we have a powerful sense of state pride. Despite socioeconomic and geographic disparity, we feel a responsibility to work together, even when we're separated by mountains and valleys or wages and occupations. This allows for a spread of ideas and innovations that Mars can use to raise that 17%.
We believe that our role in revolutionizing education in the state of West Virginia is to develop a widespread passion for learning. FIRST and other STEM programs are the keys that we are using to do this.
The effect that FIRST programs are having on students can be seen by looking at our own teammates as they grow and progress within the Mars family. Our passion and dedication for more than just robots has created a highly driven, mature, and hardworking group of young men and women. We're building more than robots, we're building people.
For example, during the FLL season, each Mars student dedicates themselves to supporting a specific team, providing personalized support. Our bi-weekly mentoring sessions allow us to have a more in-depth relationship with 28 teams and keep them on track throughout their season. This all pays off when we get to see students have fun and succeed at any of the events we run or assist, such as our annual scrimmage, qualifier, and the state tournament.
But our support for other FIRST teams does not stop with FLL. Being there for our peers in FRC is one of our main priorities as well. Over the last 5 years, we provided financial support and mentoring for 4 local FRC teams, hosted a kickoff brainstorming session, and opened our practice facilities to our neighbors. We also developed an FRC off-season game called First Base and invited local teams to join us in this friendly competition.
When it's time for regionals, we spend countless hours making sure every team has what they need to be as successful as possible. This is the legacy of our late mentor, Phil Tucker, who formalized these efforts, which we now call Tucker Teams. These are the ways that we are supporting the existing FIRST program, but how are we expanding it?
We use the Mars Plan, a constantly developing strategy for FIRST expansion across rural and disadvantaged environments. Within communities that would benefit from FIRST programs, we establish partnerships that will sustain teams, allow them to foster new programs and grow their own FIRST network despite rural barriers. We're building more than just robots, we're building people.
Recently, we've reached new heights in introducing FIRST to the state of West Virginia through our FRC off-season event, West Virginia Robotics Extreme, or WV Rocks. This was the first event of its kind and the first FRC event ever held in our state. Experimenting with a new concept of endurance robotics, matches went on for 26 hours and 14 minutes straight. Get it? The excitement attracted 24 teams from 13 states and 2 countries.
Visibility and name recognition for us has also greatly expanded over the past few years. This has given us the chance to showcase what we are doing and encourage individuals and organizations to join us. We do this by simply being active and present members of our community every time we see the opportunity.
Some of our outreach events include the Rocket Boys Festival, STEM nights at local elementary schools, robotics days with the Children's Museum, and much more. In fact, this year alone, we've logged almost 1,000 miles of travel to 17 events, reaching over 1,600 people and potential supporters of our mission.
A huge milestone for us this year was being honored on the floor of the West Virginia House of Delegates through an official resolution of support. This allowed all of our state's legislators to hear of our goals and successes while recognizing Mars as an important and worthwhile organization.
This type of support is how we help students to grow and learn over the course of their entire lives. Mars alumni take the skills that they have learned on the team to excel after high school. In fact, this past year, 4 Mars alumni competed in collegiate robotics competitions, gaining national recognition and proving the potential of young minds within our state.
Some of our students have even started international outreach initiatives. Most notably, our alumna Pragya is currently taking a gap year in her family's home village of Jokal, India, where she is spreading the Mars vision by beginning FLL teams. With funding and curriculum tested here at home, Pragya is providing these youth with an opportunity to envision their lives in a new way.
And all of this is paying off. Since our efforts began, the number of FLL teams in the state has increased almost fivefold, with 118 teams now competing. 28 receive direct funding, mentoring, and additional support from Mars. Junior FLL has grown from 0 to 52 teams, with 11 being directly funded by Mars. VEX Robotics has also gained substantial momentum, with the number of teams more than quadrupling in the past 2 years alone. Similar growth is expected in 2016, and Mars has already provided 10 new teams with their counterparts.
FRC is also expanding, as we have already started one sister team, number 3492, and expect 2 more in the coming years. The impact that FIRST programs are having on students can be seen using Mars as an example. Mars alumni have a 98% college going rate, with 83% majoring in STEM fields.
As we continue our expansion efforts, we look forward to some huge advancements for FIRST in West Virginia headed by Mars. In summer 2016, we will host WB Rocks for a second time, and after that, we will help host the 2017 National FLL Championship right in our own backyard with NASA's IVMB program, our biggest partner.
These will be leaps and bounds for STEM education in West Virginia, and we do not plan on stopping there. Recent evidence suggests that things are changing for the better within our state.
More kids of all ages across our state are joining with us in FIRST programs at every level, and that 17%, which has driven our ambitions, seems to be on the rise. Recent evidence shows that it has grown by as much as 3% since Mars was founded.
All of this is possible because of the inspiration found in the hearts of the group of students and mentors who founded Mars 9 years ago. Inspiration which gave them the determination to build more than robots,
To build people.